I'm here at the Church of Santa Felicita, which is home to one of the most beautiful paintings in Florence. It's called the Capponi Altarpiece, and it's located just through the front door, off to your right, behind that wrought iron gate. In 1525, the banker Ludovico Capponi purchased the rights over a chapel in the Church of Santa Felicita. He then hired the painter, Jacopo Pontormo, better known to the world as Pontormo, to decorate the chapel. And in fact, Pontormo executed a fresco up on the dome, which is no longer visible. The four evangelist tondi that you see just below. The Annunciation fresco there, below the stained glass window. But the most celebrated piece is the Altarpiece, which is referred to as the Capponi Altarpiece. The reason is because the image doesn't fall into any conventional iconographical subject matter. In other words, when you look at most Renaissance works of art, you can recognize the subject matter almost immediately, because there is a limited amount of biblical subject matter which they depict. Here instead, we can recognize some of the characters. A woman who looks like the Virgin Mary, a young dead man who looks like Christ, two rather ambiguous figures that look like angels supporting him, and a whole assortment of other figures whose identities are not quite clear. In fact, when we talk about mannerism, many art historians believe that it was a conscious rejection of Renaissance principles, so that they create imagery which is intended to confuse us. And so in many ways, the painting that Pontormo produced is sort of an example of modern art, where essentially you're no longer just telling a story or trying to communicate some kind of moral value, but simply creating a work for its aesthetic beauty.